Man, no love for the travel bros, huh? Gotta show love to the brothers in these travel spaces, man. All the hate, we gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. Let's get it started.
Damn, Perk did this?
I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's your boy Kings and Dreams back with another video. I hope all of y'all are doing well. Man, for those of y'all who are in the Midwest, East Coast, man, fall is coming. The temperature is changing. Man, it's getting brick out here for real, man. But anyway, you know, speaking of the weather and things changing, man, this travel movement, you want to call yourself passport bro, blue book gentleman, just a traveler, whatever the case is, right? Like, we're all looped into this umbrella, and of course we are the topic of conversation when it comes to traveling, into relationship dynamics, all of these things, right? So, you know, I was watching Mr. Let Go. And shout out to Mr. Let Go. For those of you all who are unaware of Mr. Let Go, he's a content creator, and a lot of his content predicates on interrelationship dynamics. He doesn't, he doesn't talk about like how he's in the manosphere, even though what I would say is that his content is reflective of manosphere, but like he's not an incel and things of that sort. He wants men and women alike to build themselves up and become the best versions of themselves. And I'm with that because I'm pretty much the same way, right? Now, he had a live stream last week, I believe it was, and the live stream was having smoke for the passport bros. Now, I've been adamant saying that me personally, I don't call myself a passport bro. Hold on, let me fix this camera. Let me move this thing down a little bit. Okay. So, as I was saying, I have been on my own live streams, been interviewed and things of that sort, and have said that I personally don't call myself a passport bro, right? The term passport bro. Reason being is because me, I've been traveling since I was 3 years old, right? So I'll be 39 in February. So traveling, for vacation, or if I was dating women abroad, or whatever the case is, like I've been doing that before this movement, if you will, had come alive. So I like to call myself passport elite because this is something that I've been doing, right? And a lot of men have been doing this, whether they were in the military or just wanting to travel, right? Like a lot of you all know my good friend, brother, Flyboy Way, grew up with him. He and I, we've been traveling for the longest time. Right. So with this passport bro movement or whatever the case is, we all get looped into this one umbrella, right? It's just like with hip hop, how you got like drill rap, you got conscious rap, whatever the case is, right? And so I look at it like that. Now, moving forward, I'm going to start off with this video. And this is kind of like the opening monologue to Mr. Let Go. And then from there, I'm going to play a clip from where my brother from another, Andre Love Crossing Borders, my mentor, where he really gave the true insight of what the Passport Bro travel community really is about. And I think that Mr. Let Go was under the assumption that passport bros were just a bunch of incel men that just wanted to bash on women, go abroad, and just basically hook up with a bunch of women and things of that sort. Now, what I will say is, sure, there are some guys that do that. They will go abroad and hook up with women, and they're not bettering themselves. But for the vast majority are bettering themselves. They have taken care of their mental health. They're working on their physical health. They're working on their finances. So it's men that are building for something. So it's not just a bunch of angry men. We're just saying basically like, oh, well, you know what? Fuck these bitches. I'm just going abroad. It's not like that. All right, so I've done enough talking. Before I get to the video, let me give a couple of shout outs. All, please make sure that you do this for me. Hit the like button and the notification icon. Please share this content with as many people as possible. Shout out to my moderator, Tim Howard. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you for being here, brother. Also, when you hit the notification bell, YouTube only sends it out to, I think, 1/3 or a quarter of your subscribers. So always please be on the lookout for my live streams. I know my live streams have been kind of sporadic. Right now, I'm just in the middle of football season and things of that sort. I will get back on track. My bad to y'all, but I don't want to keep y'all too long-winded. Shout out to my man, Mark Dams Inspiration. Please check out this man's channel. I will be interviewing him and his whole family. This is a single father of 6, I believe, and I'm going to be interviewing him and his whole family. And he's also traveled, and he has a lot of experience traveling overseas, being an expat, and things of that sort. So his story is very, very interesting and inspiring. Please make sure you check out his channel. XL Pro is always in the building. My man Ronan Travels with Alex. What's good? Hey, man, you got to hit me up, brother. You got to hit me up, man. We got to work. Let's see here. Jerome Payne, salute. What's going on, man? Salute. Let's see. Bert Ross, good evening. Too many people have opinions on what a man should do with his time, money, and his, you know what? Just live, brothers. Just live and be at peace. I hear you, my man. I hear you. Growth Talks with Kofa. Man, salute, Kings and Dreams. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, brother. Man, if you got a channel, please drop your link. And moderators, please drop his link. Jay Clyde, what's up with you? I see you in Medi, my Medi brother. Man, dude, I'm living vicariously through you right now, man, because I'm still stateside, but we will link up, man. Every time I see Jay Clyde on Facebook, his notifications saying he's in Medellin. Man, that dude is like at least a good 8-9 trips ahead of me. I got you though. I'm gonna catch up. All right. Cool. All right, so let's get into this video. And so this video is the opening monologue from Mr. Let Go, where he's talking about the passport bros. All right, let me just share my screen. Let me get this right. All right, looks like my screen is showing. All right, so let me get this started.
We are going to talk about Mr. Let Go versus the passport bros. And there's a specific reason why I'm doing this show, because I would say I've had at least 15 different dudes in my mentions making videos about the video I made. So it seems like I upset a whole bunch of dudes. And what's going on, Sharon? And I'm here to have a conversation about all of it. And if any of you would like to come up, I have the link in the chat. So everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. And to the women watching, This is going to be very interesting because it's going to give you a good understanding of what the Passport Bro movement actually is about. Is it good? Is it bad? Because I am about to hold these guys accountable for some things that they are saying and doing. And it's not I'm against them. I just want to know what their issue is. You know? So hit the like button and let's get to it. So the StreamYard link is pinned to the top. So if anybody wants to come in and have something to say or challenge me or whatever, I want all the smoke. And guess what? I bet none of the dudes are going to show up, but it's all good. It's all good. So
yeah, he thought nobody was going to show up. Oh, man, that brother had a rude awakening. Yes. I tell you, man, they showed up. They showed up. So please keep watching. I'm just letting this marinate, y'all. Just letting this marinate.
One of the reasons why I want to do this is because the video I did was really simple and straightforward. I literally have 3 reasons why I have a problem with the Passport Bro movement, and I want to add another reason now. So I'll talk about the 3, but first I want to talk about the 4th. So I want to go backwards. The first thing is, on Instagram in particular, I have women that I'm friends with, women that I'm cool with, women that come in my comments, commenting on whatever it is that I'm talking about in the video, right? Facebook, can y'all please hit the like button? Facebook, hit the like button. I see that y'all ain't hitting the like button. And YouTube, hit the like button. Okay, so hit the like button. What was I? Oh, okay. So on Instagram, I have had numerous women tell me that they don't necessarily feel comfortable and safe in my comment section on Instagram when I post something, and I ask them why. And they tell me because the little dudes in your chat are so mean and angry. And guess what they always turn around and say? Get your passport, fellas. So a lot of dudes that are Passport Bros follow me. And I want to know, what is the deal with all of this being in my comments, going off on the women that are here to comment on my videos? So the passport.
All right, so let me stop it there. Right now, this is this is what I have been seeing. One of the things that I've been seeing is that regardless of who the content creator is, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, blah blah blah, right? You know, you have men and women alike that are saying comments. Now, you do have some guys who will just have, you know, who are just like incels, and they'll just say, hey, get your passport, whatever, blah, 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 right? You know what I mean? And then, like, you'll see some comments where guys would try to make an intelligent comment, but then we all know the sisterhood comes after them. Now, again, when I say the sisterhood, I'm not just saying particularly black women. I'm talking about all women. Sisterhood, again, sisterhood is, you know, Keisha, Becky, whoever, right? So I see it on all sides. Now, he does have a point, right? Where some guys probably are just saying, get your passport, and things of that sort, you know. But again, as I mentioned, I also have seen where there are some women that are just like, oh, well, she just gonna get you for your green card or whatever the case is, all of this stuff, not really understanding the true notion of the Passport Bro movement. But I digress because I'm gonna let this thing marinate some more. Don't worry, y'all. It's gonna get good.
Or bros have actually brought me to them, because that little small nuance, because I'm not around the dudes, that little nuance gave me an understanding that there may be an issue with this passport bro movement. Are these guys hateful? Are they angry? Do they hate women? Is it all of them, or is it subsets of them? And the biggest question is there any regulation? Is there any regulation of the passport bros? Sharon's.
So, is there any regulation to the passport bros? And I've had conversations in different WhatsApp groups with some travelers and things of that sort. It's hard to regulate something where people can just come out of pocket and say whatever, right? Like anyone can come online and say that they are a part of X, Y, and Z. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are, but people can just say whatever, right? It's just like like if you were talking about a crew, a clique, or a gang, right? People could just say, hey, you know what? Like I'm on this gang or I'm that gang because this movement is popular. So we all know that there are some people who say, yeah, man, I'm passport bros up, because when you go online and you see things about traveling, you see passport bros, blue book gentlemen, so on and so forth. And you're seeing that this movement is so strong and is getting stronger that men who don't even have passports are really living vicariously through people who do actually have passports and who are actually doing the traveling. So there's no real way to actually regulate it. The only way is to actually really watch people who are really boots on the ground and are actually putting out content that that they are officially overseas, because anyone could say anything online. We all know that. I mean, guys, right? And I'm sure that there's maybe some ladies in here, but guys, you look on Instagram and things like that. You ever see a woman? You ever see a woman, like maybe you were talking to her on Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case is, and she has all of these filters, and you thinking that she has long wavy hair, and next thing you know, she got a bald head like me. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you could. The whole point of it is that you could portray who you want to be at any given time. Now, we have to have the social intelligence to see the forest from the trees. That's the thing. If you don't have the social intelligence to see the forest for the trees, then you're going to be subject to you're going to be what's the word I want to say? Basically, you're going to be believing anything that you see. Oh, this guy says he's a passport bro. And it's like, okay, well, look at his content, right? Like, if this guy's only just going to solely red light district and doing your thing. And again, this is not me saying that guys can't do that, but it's like there's no productivity there. He's just a guy trying to get active, which is cool. So you got to be able to compartmentalize. All right, let's continue.
It says passport bros is an unrealistic attempt to escape. Escape what? What are they trying to escape? If you got a comment, drop it in the super chat. I'll read it. If you want to come up, hit the link. But passport bros aren't living in no third world country. So apparently Sharon thinks that guys are looking to live in third world countries and suffer, I guess, and rather be there than be in America. So
okay, I gotta stop it again. You know, for the ladies who will watch this or who are in the chat, who do watch my content, who may see this content, there are some ladies that say, oh, these guys are going to third world countries. First of all, we got to understand that there is a difference between a first world country, a second world country, and a third world country. So let's talk about the most popular countries where you see men, particularly melanated men, that are traveling, right? You see Thailand, you see Colombia, you see Brazil. Those three are second world countries. And I believe Thailand, all three that I mentioned are on their way to be first world countries. So we have to get this mindset, ladies, that these guys are just living in huts. That's not the case, right? And you can even talk about brothers who are going to Africa, living in different countries in Africa. And there's some countries in Africa that are second world countries, first world countries, right? Very affluent. So you may think that these guys are just, picking these women up, and these women are just like living in huts or whatever the case is. That's not the case. But I know where y'all are getting that idea from. See, it's this show. It's called 90 Day Fiance. And it's a very, very popular show. I watch it. I'm going to be doing some recon on my reality TV show breakdown and stuff like that. But let me focus on this point. You watch this show and you see guys who have not leveled up, and they're going over to these countries and they're picking these women, and these women have not a pot to piss in. These women are really, they're not doing well, right? And I know that there's this image of these guys. These guys are short. These guys are extremely out of shape. These guys have no social awareness, right? And you think that the passport bros, all the passport bros are these guys. Now, on 90 Day Fiance, I get it, because what you're seeing, the majority of the men are just beta males, or they're simps, and they don't have their shit together. These are not passport bros. Those are just men who cannot get anything in the United States and they go abroad. There is a difference. There's levels to this thing, ladies. Just wanted to say that tidbit. Let's continue.
Just want to say this up front. One, I have a passport. I've been to other countries, and I don't claim passport bros. And I don't have a problem with passport bros. I just see their interactions with women, and it's dangerous. And the word dangerous didn't come from me. It came from the women. So women be like, yo, your commenters are dangerous. And I'd be like, what? Dangerous? Like, what is that? What do you mean dangerous? Your commenters are dangerous. They feel like this and they feel like that. And they may do this. And they, so I don't necessarily watch my comments that much. But when I actually started reading the comments, which I don't usually do, guess what? The comments do be kind of crazy. They do be kind of divisive. So I'm like, you know what? I need to look into this more. And then that is when I did the video about the passport bros. Because in my opinion, some of it is problematic. But I'm here to ask y'all.
Now, again, right? With anything that is popularized, passport bro movement, blue book gentleman, blah blah blah, right? You know, you're gonna have people that are gonna claim this thing, and of course, it's always, you know, it's gonna fall to the wayside. Excuse me, it's gonna fall to the wayside because you have people that are claiming to be a part of this movement when they really have not gotten their stuff together. It's just going back to what I just said before, right? So you got everybody wants to feel a part of something. So if they see that this movement is going on, oh yeah, you know, I want to be a part of it, right? You know what I mean? All right, like we talk about, you know, with the manosphere, you know, we talk about all the pills, red, blue, blah 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 blah, right? You know, now you got some men who have not gotten their stuff together. Oh yeah, man, red pill, these women, blah 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 blah. But you know, not really understanding that there's more to being, you know, red pill aware than just the woman. There's more than that. But what's the hot topic? The hot topic is dating and women, right? So I get that. But you're always going to have people who claim to be a part of something that will infiltrate something because they want to live vicariously through it. I'll say that and I'll keep saying that.
Are all passport bros created the same?
Absolutely not.
Are they created the same? Are they the same people? Is everybody somewhat the same people? Does everybody have somewhat the same mindset? Because one of the reasons why, because a lot of people wanted to be me to be part of the manosphere, right? The little red pill stuff. And I was like, hell no. I don't want to be part of that either. Because the reason why I don't want to be a part of it is because it doesn't seem regulated. I don't want to be a part of any group that isn't regulated. Like, who's the leader? What's up, Tina? Who's the leader of the passport bros? You know, like I've talked to the leaders of the manosphere, but who is the leader of the passport bros? And is anybody regulating this? But I never became or wanted to be affiliated with the manosphere, mainly because it wasn't regulated. So these are the reasons why I'm here to ask questions. I'm just here to ask questions about this passport bro stuff. One, well, I'm just gonna play this video. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, maybe.
So this particular guy is one of the passport bros, right? And I just seen his video. I don't know who this guy is. And he is out there flirting with prostitutes, right? And I'm like, is this what the guys are doing? They're going, and I've seen the Holloman guy. Every time you turn around, he's in front of some chick, and some chick mushed him in the face or whatever. And what's up, Terica? Everybody hit a like button, y'all. Everybody hit a like button. And he's getting treated like a cornball, or he may not get treated like a cornball now, because that was just one video. But so I don't want to say what he's doing or how he's doing it. But altogether, are these men going to these other countries to really seek a wife? If they are, why are they filming the women? Because in my opinion, and I can just speak for myself, any woman that I view as my potential wife, I'm not videoing her when I first meet her. You know, once she's my girl, once she's my lady, I may take a video of her. I may take a picture of her. This is my lady. Yeah, this is my heart, or whatever you want to call it. But these dudes, just like this video, they just be filming random women. Random women, they go out to eat lunch with me. I mean, you go out to eat lunch with a person, and now you go filming the girl. You know, and I'm just like, what's the purpose of filming the people? You know?
So I understand this point from this perspective. Now, one of the things that in this particular video that he's about to show, I'm not sure if I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. It's going viral on TikTok. I think it's probably hit about 10 million or something like that. I don't know, but this video has gone viral. I do know the content creator who created this. I don't have any issue with him. I wish this video did not come out, because I knew once this video had come out, it was going to put the travel community in a negative limelight. And see, what ends up happening is, like, if we're melanated, right? If we're melanated, and when one of us does something that can be seen as crass or crude, it's a bad look on all of us, because due to the fact that, oh, well, this guy's doing this, so they all got to be doing this, which could be further from the truth. Now, this particular content creator who posted this video, I don't believe that, you know, he affiliates himself with the Passport Bro, but regardless, if you are someone who travels, a black man, if you're a black man who travels and you're posting a video where the woman basically doesn't have any clothes on, you got to look at it like this. You got to look at it like all of us are looped into this one big loop, even though we don't want to be, but that's how we are perceived. So I say that to say that, guys, we got to be mindful of the type of content that we're putting out there, because all clicks and views are not necessarily good clicks and views. This video went viral. I get it, you know, and I'm sure, man, you know, made some nice coin. But again, all money ain't good money. So I understand his standpoint there, where there are some guys that just, like, you know, you just I just don't like this particular video, but it's all right.
Aren't a lot of these women here prostituting themselves here in America? I guess, but I don't understand that. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to. I just got so many questions because I'm confused by this Passport Bro stuff. All right. Because if this is what Passport Bros are right here,
no, it's not.
They're weirdos. But if it's something different, I would like to know. But this is what is portrayed to the non-Passport Bros.
Mommy, what's up? What's up? Yeah, maybe. Free. What's your name? Diana. Oh my God. Yo. You got WhatsApp?
Yeah.
She's a prostitute.
Yes, she is.
Right now,
Not right now, because I'm going to meet my friend, go pick him up for breakfast. I mean, for lunch. I will. So what I see just in my comments that I'm just annoyed by, because of the women who, you know, women brought this to my attention, and it's always get your passport, fellas. These women are this. Go to another country and get a better woman. But these women are prostitutes in other countries. So I'm like, is this some type of...
Okay, hold up. I gotta push back there. Now, here's the thing. Now, women are prostitutes everywhere, right? So now, what this particular video shows, yeah, looks like this brother was looking to have some fun. But you can't sit up there and say, just because you see this one video, that all guys who travel are just looking to get with women, women who are prostitutes. That to me was a very disingenuous statement, right? And I know it was a question, but it was a question / comment. It was what do you call those? Leading questions. Like, come on, man. Like that one right there, we know where this brother's trying to go with this. But again, we're gonna finish his part of this video, and then I'm gonna get to we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of this thing.
Back-ended way to make women, black women in particular, feel inadequate or less than. And it's okay, scenario. You're dating a woman, DMing a woman or whatever, right? And then she curves you or whatever. Next thing you know, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my passport and go to another country and have a better experience. You're not gonna have a better experience.
Why not?
Because if you go to another country and get in a relationship with a woman in another country, she most likely is going to view you the same way a woman in this country would. So if you turn around and go to another country trying to get in a relationship with a woman in another country, is a very good chance that you being who you are, she's still a woman. She's going to see you the same way as women in America will see you. Cookie says, if you lame here, you lame there.
Yeah. All right. So now I understand where he's going with that. Like, if you have not taken care of, and this kind of goes back into the whole 90 Day Fiance, right? That TV show. Like, those guys, they're typically not getting lucky with the woman because they're socially awkward. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to be masculine. There's like, when I see that show, I see problems all over the place. You got dudes with mommy issues, financial issues. They don't know how to talk. It's terrible, and I get that, right? But again, now, if you're talking about those type of guys, I get that. But those guys, again, are not passport bros. I'm going to end that part of the video there, and I'm going to get to the part of the video where we actually have brothers from the travel community who are actually giving the real deal, specifically my brother Andre Love Crossing Borders. Guys, I'm about 45 minutes into this thing. Please share, like, and subscribe. Definitely make sure that you guys pass the buck around. Send them super chats. My man Mark Daniels says, thank you for the $10 super chat, by the way, brother. Hey, thanks for the shout out. I've been traveling out of the country since 98, my bad. So been out over 25 times, lived in Latin America for 6 years. Yes. I believe you said that you lived in Guatemala, and I believe you said your ex-wife is Guatemalan, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely shout out to my man, Mark Daniels. Please check out his channel. And please, man, pass the super chats around. Cash App is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Let me read some of these comments, and then I'm going to get to the second part of the video. All right. I think I've seen this again. I've seen this. Let's see. Panda Bear Olympics and the oh man, let's see. Somebody throw up the black like the Mississippi black cap like the Mississippi, and they came assembled. Oh man, that's funny. My man wears Men's Lux magazine. What's going on? What's going on? Salute to my brother there. Growth Talks with Kofa. Let's see here. Is it me or have seen more and more more and more men questioning and complaining about the passport bros? Well, I mean, the thing is that, I'll say this, but this is really going to kind of go into the response video, right? And so the thing is that, like, men who just don't understand, they have a problem with it because they think that it's just unqualified men who are going abroad, not realizing that, like, there are men who are qualified and more than who are traveling abroad, and not just strictly for the women. The women are a byproduct of men actually seeing what's going on in the States, right? Politically, financially, and again, I don't want to go too far down because that's going to go into the next video. Let's see here. These guys should be happy. More bros are leaving. More Keishas for you matrix-minded plantation bros. All right, you know what? Let me jump to the next video. So this way, because I feel like the comments are going to the comments that I'm going to be responding to is basically kind of going to be relating to the next video. So I'm going to hold off for you guys' comments. Just stick with me. And got about 20 to 25 more minutes with you guys. All right. Shout out to my brother Andre Love Crossing Borders. This is a clip when he did join the show. I just didn't want to do the whole live reaction for the 2 hours and 32 minutes. So this right here is about a 20-minute clip. So again, probably go on for maybe 20, 25 more minutes, guys. All right, here we go.
Love Crossing Borders. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother? How you doing, gentlemen? Hope everybody's having a great evening.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about the passport bros. I'm about to start calling myself a passport bro. Because now I see the other side, the mature side of what you guys are doing. Go ahead.
And you guys aren't supposed to see the mature side until you're ready for the mature side of what we do. Anytime you continue to walk under the auspices of the system of the United States and how they treat you, how they program you, how they have your mindset, to whereas if, especially those of us that are of color, as you well know, if anytime we try to go after something that are positive and or progressive, or especially when it's talking about migrating outside the United States, they're going to program you and other content creators to only see the negativity and trying to join us into guys that aren't a part of what we do. Just like you were mentioning earlier, that, there's some guys who project this image, just like the gentleman in the video that you used, this image of, they won't say that they're a passport bro, but they won't deny when you say that they're a passport bro, even though the rest of us know that these gentlemen are not passport bros. Passport bros, as I defined it before, are men that are looking for new lives. We're not tired of the sisters, we're tired of the system. And until
hold up. Okay, here we go. Man, I hope y'all caught all that, because Dre said a lot right there, man. There's a level of maturity that is not being recognized by the critics and naysayers. All they see are some of the viral videos where you got the woman with her titties and ass out. But if you see these clips, right, men, you have African Americans moving abroad, financial reasons, black professionals, not Pookie and Ray Ray, not dudes just on the block, professionals, doctors, lawyers, guys that are in IT, STEM, You know what I mean? So guys, men, I don't want to say guys, but men and women who are affluent, who are realizing that the United States system, especially when it comes to financial, is nickeling and diming, right? So we talk about the financials. Then what we could talk about is actually as especially when it comes to black people, black men, right? When we go abroad, the racism goes down significantly. People know I'm Mr. Columbia, whatever you want to call me. Man, they open me with open arms. I come back here, they be like, yeah, it's good to see you, nigga, whatever. There's a difference. There's a difference. So you got the respect factor. You got the financial factor, right? Food. The food is healthier. The women are a byproduct of that. So you have all of these things. I could list about 7 or 8 more things, and then women would be like 9 or 10. Sure, yeah, there's some guys or whatever, you know, go there and date. Hey, have at it. I get it. Do your thing. Listen, I ain't got a problem getting a woman here, whatever the case is. What I do got a problem with is if I can get more bang for my buck as far as spending less, earning more, shouldn't that be the mindset? Work hard, work smarter, not harder? Shouldn't that be a mindset? Man, all right, let me let my brother Dre continue cooking, man.
Whoa. That was a bar. Wait. That was a bar. We're not tired of the sisters. We're tired of the system.
It's the system that we're tired of. We're tired of the fact that over 41%, 47% of all Americans can afford a $400 emergency fund right now. We're tired of the fact that most Americans right now are paying overpriced costs for medication.
Hold on. Okay, you see this? The United States still has the worst, most expensive health care of any high-income country. So we got health care
and medical needs, but yet America ranks only number 37 in the world for medical. Colombia ranks number 22 in the world and doesn't pay that much. We're tired.
Oh, wow. This article actually came out on my birthday, February 7th. Okay, check this out, right? So Andre just said the United States is ranked, I think he said ranked number 37 in the world for healthcare. This third world country, Colombia, is ranked number 22 in the world for healthcare. So, riddle me this. Why would I want to stay in 37 when I can go to 22? I believe Thailand may be top 20. I know there's some guys that have been to Thailand, so maybe you guys may know that. Again, I don't know that off the rip. I don't want to Google it, whatever, because, you know, I'm already at the hour mark. Speaking of being close to the hour mark, please like, share this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe to my channel. Back to my point. If I am staying at number 37, I'm looking for better opportunities. Why would I not go to number 22? Just saying.
The fact over 57% of Americans don't even have $1,000 emergency fund. And so we realize that it's not sisters. Some guys who are not a part of the movement, who are just regular travelers or vacationers or or military guys that are using their passports, they are somehow bundled into what we're doing. You've got guys right now that I just got off the phone with earlier, and they just joined me into one of their WhatsApp groups. These are all men, a couple thousand men that are helping each other learn online careers to where they can make six figures together, and they can travel the world and relocate to other locations and not have to deal with $6, $7, $8 gallon gas in the United States. This is what we do as passport bros. All that imagery of what y'all try to say, y'all come at the black woman, y'all coming at the American woman. We could care less about, in all sincerity, Mr. Let Go, we could care less about what's going on in the United States. We could care less about what's going on with the women. We could care less about what's going on with the men. We relocate to other countries. We don't vacate to other countries. I'm gonna say that again. We relocate to other countries. We don't vacate to other countries. We let yourself vacation. We let others travel to other locations, like Austin Holloman trying to find his country, or Ace Live. They travel to different locations. But as for us as passport bros, it's a completely larger dynamic than the woman. A woman is nothing but a cherry on top. We focus on the cake, not what's on top of the cake. And
man, this brother is spitting. Good Lord. He's spitting, man. I tell you, man. One of the things that's so important, especially as content creators, is having a wherewithal to being able to articulate yourself. And I say this like no holds barred, but man, Dre is a wordsmith, and he's able to get his point across so quickly, assertively, and eloquently, right? But the point about it is that we as men, especially guys who are in these groups, not realizing that there are tens and thousands of men in these groups talking about online jobs. I'm in WhatsApp groups where we're talking about purchasing properties, whether it be in Panama or Brazil or different parts of Africa, right? So you have a country like Kenya. Maybe some of y'all don't know, but I've mentioned this. I think 2 or 3 live streams ago. The country of Kenya, and I believe Ghana and Zimbabwe, I think South Africa too, and I think there's one more. But there's 5 countries in Africa. If you are of any African descent, you can go and get your visa there. So there's so many opportunities for melanated men. And one of the things that I get a bit disturbed is when men say, well, why are you going over there? You could get a fine woman over here. Sure, of course. And listen, I understand. Guys, for guys who don't want to travel or whatever the case is, sure, do your thing. All I'm saying is for guys who do want to travel and they have the means, I understand if you got family or whatever the case to take care of and you can't travel like that. Trust me, I get it, right? I got a young son. I'm not able to be boots on the ground abroad as much as I would like to. What's my priority? My priority is my son. But I tell you this much, whenever I get an opportunity, I take my ass abroad because I like the air better. I like the food better. I like the music better. I like the quality of life better. I like the peacefulness better. So when we have these people who talk about passport bros, and I don't want to just put it at Mr. Let Go. So I'm speaking through him, not necessarily to him. The thing about it is that we have these people that just come and they just like, oh, but you know, these guys are just looking for these women or whatever, and these women go and oh, another thing, where these women say, you know, man, y'all trying to bring these women back to the States. She is looking for a green card. Ladies, again, this is the second thing I'm going to say to you, ladies. That green card stuff, please keep that to TLC or like I forgot. I think it's TLC for 90 Day Fiance. Keep that shit on TLC. Brothers who travel are actually relocating. Why would we want to bring them back? It's cheaper to go there. So if I'm a guy and I can work remotely and I can make, let's say, anywhere between, 50 on the lower end, and I'm not saying that's like low salary, I'm saying that's average salary, but on the lower end, and then on the higher end, I can get to $150,000, $200,000, and I can do that in Brazil. I'm like, dog. Oh, it's lit. Come on, what are we doing, man? This is the process of thinking smarter, not harder. Telling you, man. All right, so let's continue with this video.
Till you all get to the point as content creators, our fellow male content creators, we don't worry about what the women think, but at least our fellow male content creators get to the point to realize that this is bigger than women. Women are like number 10, 12 on the totem pole.
Say that.
You got guys that are 40, 50, 60 years old that are able to, they can't afford to buy a house in the United States, but they could take that same 50, 60, $70,000 and go to Cartagena, Colombia and buy a 3-bedroom brand new condominium right off the ocean, right off the Atlantic Ocean. But can't even buy a house in the country in which they are ex-military, in which they fought for 20 years. They can't even buy a house because the interest rates are so high in the United States. These are what passport bros are. But you guys we love this. We love that you guys continue to try to mold it into this us versus the women in the United States thing. Because while you're doing that, you're thinking we're Clark Kent, we're really Superman. We're actually developing and growing. It will amaze you how many passport bros over businesses around the world. My 4-year anniversary is this week next month. So I've been married for 4 years. My wife is a corporate tax accountant. We love when you all sit back and say that women in other countries don't know English and they don't understand. They don't have degrees. My wife has a master's degree.
She's not 25.
So when we sit at the age of I met my wife when she was 23. When I was 50 years old. And so we've been together in a stable relationship, and we'll be focusing on, I don't have any children, she doesn't have any, we'll be focusing on our first child starting next year. All of this is passport bro movement, what I'm describing. But a gentleman that's a content creator, walking with a camera, interviewing people that follow his content, that's his movement, that's his content. He's a traveler, he's a vacationer, he's not a relocator. Lastly, what I like to say before I give the mic to everyone else is, you do excellent work, brother, but I really highly recommend that you take advantage of this moment with your platform and let people know the truth about Passport Bro movement. It's easy to go what everybody else is doing. The ladies don't like it, so we'll go ahead and bash the Passport Bros too, so we can get these views. We got you. I'm a content creator. BMT's a content creator. Passport Flexing is a content creator. Few other brother Pablo's a content creator. So we all understand what needs to be done to get these views, to get that shock. But at the end of the day, if the shock is not telling the truth about your fellow black man, you may want to sit back and say, well, let me at least do a few episodes telling the truth about what these men are actually doing around the world.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm just seeing a bunch of body shots, just boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, this is really what the true essence of the travel community is. We talk about the uplifting of each other, building, foundational. This is what we call each one teach one, man. And listen, if you are not able to afford a house in, okay, I'll say it like this. Would you rather live, and brothers who have grown up in the inner city are going to know where I'm coming from. Would you rather live in a duplex on Martin Luther King Boulevard, or would you rather have a single family home in Cali, Colombia, Barranquilla, Colombia? You want Martin Luther King Boulevard, a duplex on Martin Luther King Boulevard, or would you rather have a single family home in Barranquilla or Cali, Colombia? So essentially what I said, for those of y'all who don't understand, and I'll break it down. Would you rather live in a 3-bedroom apartment that's in the middle of the motherfucking hood, or would you rather live in the suburbs in Cali, Colombia? That's essentially what I'm asking. Because if you see that there's 57% of people in the United States that can't afford to buy a house, right? And you have the median people that make, I would say, the salary is what, anywhere from let's say anywhere between like what, 45 to maybe 40 to 60, you know, in that average. That's typically like the average salary. I mean, of course, it spikes depending on like what city or whatever the case is, but I'm looping in all of the United States, right? So give or take. Would you rather have a salary where you're able to maximize on that? There's one guy. He's living in Medellin, Colombia right now. I believe he's in Medellin, Colombia. He's been there for about 6 months, right? And I've been helping him, you know, move around and stuff like that. And he came on my my live stream, the one I did with Lucario. I think it was about 2 weeks ago or something like that. And so he was saying that he makes $40,000 a year, but he's able to live comfortably, right? You know, and he has an apartment. He lives in an affluent area. And so really quick, so they have different sections of the city, 1 being the worst, 6 being the best. So I believe his apartment is either in Estrada 4 or 5. So 4 and up, that's where like the affluent people live. So if I'm in the United States making 40 grand, I'm only living in Martin Luther King Boulevard, stepping over crack vials, trying to go to work. And then you got some fucking dope fiend that made Jack try to steal my radio out of my car. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is that, you know, you have the opportunity to live in a place where you can maximize on your money. You keep talking about the women. The women are a byproduct of that, because if you're able to get a woman in the United States, you could get a woman pretty much anywhere, dog. You got to have that wherewithal about yourself.
What do you think this episode is about? That's exactly
I said
why
episodes, plural. Notice I did that.
No. Hold on.
I said episode plural.
Hold on. I don't understand the movement. So I've done what? 1, maybe 2, something like that, about this whole situation, right?
That you don't understand.
Okay, the key to not understanding is to ask questions and to understand. So this is the 3rd video, because I don't care about the passport bro stuff. like I said, well, you may not have heard me say this. Women have been complaining about the passport bros in my comments for the longest, and they actually got to the point where they literally, multiple women have told me they're like, I'm not commenting because those dudes, the little passport bros, they start calling me all kinds of names, and I don't have time for all that. So I started being like, yo, what's up with this passport bro mess? And like, what's up with these dudes? Because there's a subset of this that, just like a lot of guys up here said, they ain't even been nowhere, run around saying, yo, get your passport. These women are trash, da-da-da-da. So it seemed like a movement it's like the divester movement with the women, right? Oh, get you a white man, and the white man is going to treat you better, you know? You are a certain type of woman, and no matter who the man is, he's going to see you for who you are. So if you're dysfunctional to a black man, you're dysfunctional to a white man. So it almost started seeming like the passport bros were just like the divestors, dysfunctional dudes who want to go over there and be like, well, maybe they'll tolerate me. So now that we're having this conversation, I'm having a better understanding of what actual passport bros are doing, living, and what y'all are sharing.
Okay, so as an attacked person, I first want to say that.
Hold on, before she continues. Hey, this is my man right here. Shout out to him. Yes, that is you who I'm talking about. Shout out to you. I got a similar situation. Yeah. No, I was talking about you, brother. I was talking about you. Yeah, this is my man right here, man. Shout out to my man Ethan Journey. You know what I mean? For the $10 Colombian pesos, 10,000 Colombian pesos. My bad. Yes. So this is my man who I'm talking about right here for the super chat. I definitely appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for watching. Sounds like me. I'm got a similar situation. Living good right now, making the same amount. Dating a lot of baddies easily. Man, listen, young man, living his life, dating. You know what I'm saying? So again, why the fuck would I want to live in Martin Luther King Boulevard just struggling when I could go abroad and I'm doing better and, you know, better quality of life, better food, do this dating, you know what I mean? I don't know how old you are, bro, but you know, I know you're a young brother, so you know, maybe you'll settle down at some point. But you know what? That's your prerogative. But the whole point about it is that you are enjoying your life. That's what's up right there. Okay. Now I want to hear and shout out to one country cookie. You know, I've been on the panel with her a couple of times, so want to hear what she has to say about this. But one of the things in that last exchange with Mr. Letgo, I definitely think that, you know, he kind of jumped into this probably for like views and likes and really didn't get an understanding, because people will see like, you know, a couple of videos or whatever and just get this overall understanding without really understanding what this movement is about. What a lot of people don't know is that in these groups, as I mentioned, whether it be WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, I'm in a lot of these groups. I'm in a lot of groups, like, period, right? But what I'm talking about specifically for traveling, you know, building properties, owning properties, building businesses, and things of that sort. Me being a content creator, and all of these guys, shout out to Black Man Travels, Pablo Frescobar, QB Passport Flexing was just, I believe I saw him pop in the chat. I'll read your chat later, QB. Shout out to you if you're still here. But one of the things that what people don't realize is that the content creators probably makes maybe 1% of the whole travel community movement, right? because most brothers are not content creators, right? So they watch our content, they support our content, but they're not content creators. So, for an example, there's a travel group that I'm in Facebook. I believe there's 30,000 men. There's not 30,000 content creators, especially black content creators. Maybe there's 100, 200, whatever the case is. So what I'm saying is that for math purposes, we're 1%, and then the tomfoolery that people see is a tenth of that 1%. All right, let's continue.
No one, most women aren't upset or jealous about you all leaving. We have no issue with that. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Our issue.
Okay. Now, I don't know about women being jealous, and I get it. You're saying that, there's plenty of fish in the sea. I'm gonna have to do another video to break that down because I want to focus on what Dre is saying, but I'll have to do a part 2 to address what she's saying specifically.
Is the bad representation, and like you said, nobody can be responsible for everybody, but it's the same thing on the women's side. Men tend to bulk all women, especially American women, in a certain category. Some women would root for you, but what's happening is on the flip side of comments and videos, anytime we say anything that someone doesn't agree with, Passport Bros comes up, and it's a representation of your organization. So what I'm saying is the cloak that's over it, or the stigma that comes with the word Passport Bros right now, is bash American black women. Now, whether y'all care or not is not my problem, but I'm telling you, here where we are, it's literally
really
it's bad, like verbal assault bad. So it's not that we're making things up out of nowhere. I have screenshots of getting attacked by quote unquote Passport Bros. I have learned a lot from you men, and I can respect y'all's decisions and what you did, and it makes a lot more sense what y'all are talking about. But there are people representing you here and trashing black women at the same time, and it's becoming real dark and divisive.
As you know, there was like this gender war with the Black Manosphere and all that, and a lot of content creators. The Passport Bros kind of was infiltrated by a lot of guys that would participate in the gender war. Like we was really doing our own thing, but the Passport Bros ideology got so popular and it was growing on YouTube that you saw a lot of the content creators that was in the Black Manosphere into the Red Pill. They started doing Passport Bros content. But if you listen to any of the real official Passport Bros like Andre, QB Passport, Flexion, Pablo, we never really just was talking about women. We always talking about more so economic opportunities and just traditional relationships. We never had any shows that were dissing American women or black women in particular, bro. It was just the fact that it was a popular hashtag, popular ideology that a lot of other content creators that are not Passport Bros started utilizing for clicks and views.
I like that. And
can I add? I want to add on that.
Hold on, and it goes back to what Love Crossing Borders said. We're not leaving because of the sisters. We're leaving because of the system. So yeah, go ahead, y'all.
You do have some men that are disgruntled because they either had a really bad divorce or they got caught up in the child support system and they need healing. And I'm not encouraging guys to say, I have this great experience in overseas and I did some pay to play. I met me a nice girl. All American women suck. You know, they need healing within themselves and not be, you know, discouraging and insulting, you know, American women.
Yeah.
None of us here, to my knowledge, promote that. So you are
absolutely, and QB is right about that. Shout out to QB Passport Flexing. You know, this right here, I completely agree. Right, there are just some guys that need healing. You need to fix yourself. You went into you got out of a bad relationship, bad breakup. You know, and going overseas may, it's gonna help you, yes, but that can be a monetary fix if you don't have your mental health right. I need to say this again. Traveling can only be a monetary fix if you do not have your mind right. So if you are not mentally and socially aware of what you need to work on, doesn't matter if you go to Cartagena, doesn't matter if you go to Medellin, doesn't matter if you go to Thailand, doesn't matter if you go to Kenya, doesn't matter if you go to Ghana, Tanzania, so on and so forth. If you have not mentally cleared your mind, whether you have to go through therapy, whatever the case is, traveling will only be a temporary fix. It's just like a fiend, right? And you get that high, you feel good, but you keep chasing that high, chasing that high, chasing that high. Oh yeah, man, it's just one more hit, man. I'm gonna go to rehab tomorrow. Nah, dog, you got to make sure that you're taking care of your stuff before you go abroad. So I completely understand where QB's coming from here.
In general, are just going to have bitter men. They may follow our channel, have that awesome experience, and then go back and comment on somebody's Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube channel saying that American women suck. I don't promote that at all. But those men still need self-healing within themselves.
They'll also interview travelers and not passport bros. And for example, they'll interview earlier this year, and I talked to Austin about this several times. They'll interview, put the microphone in front of Austin's face all year round, and Austin tell you, listen, guys, I'm not a passport bro. I'm just a dude that's traveling. But they thoroughly ignore that, and they will keep a camera or microphone in front of Austin. He say, dude, I'm just a 23-year-old traveler, dudes. I'm not a passport bro. And so you're the king of him. Austin was so frustrated when he would call, and I'm like, dude, it's going to wear itself down, Austin. He said, but I'm not who they think I am. I'm just a young kid traveling. And so they try to use what his experiences are as, see, that's the passport bros. No, he's a 23-year-old, 24-year-old young man that's traveling and finding his place in the world. So that's and my point in saying that is because it's very important based off of what the brother was just saying. They never put the microphones in the face of these gentlemen on this panel. Y'all never do that.
Exactly, man. Exactly. They don't. And it's so funny because I was speaking with Dre and I was speaking with Austin separately, but with this whole videos of Austin Holloman, the king of passport bros, we like, whoa, this dude is 23 years old. There's dudes that's like 60s, 70s that have been traveling, retired military and all of this stuff, and you got this young 23 all of a sudden becoming the king? Wait a minute. Y'all just doing too much, man. And I firmly ever believe that, man, people just like to look for views, clicks, and likes. It's entertaining. I get it. It's all good. But listen, man, we got to make sure that we understand what the true movement of this thing is really about. All right, so I'm gonna let these last few minutes go, and then I'm gonna finish it off because we had almost the 90-minute mark. I don't want to keep y'all past the 90-minute mark.
That's what I'm
gonna let you know something. How rare this is, what you're doing, because from it's very few live streams or television news headlines or news articles or whatever it may be, YouTube channels, whether it be male panels or female panels, that actually put a mature passport brother that doesn't live in the United States and doesn't travel back and forth, that are in solidified relationships, that are building things or establishing themselves, that have ownership in these countries that we attend to, that know multiple languages. They do not put us on camera because they know that once we're on camera, we're going to expose the system, not the sisters. They're afraid that they think we're going to expose the sisters because that's what they've been hearing, how TikTok passport version is. Right. But to give us the microphone will expose the U.S. system for what it is, and then we'll be talking about the history of the Black migration throughout history. And nobody wants to talk about the fact that Black people have always migrated, whether it be from one part of Africa to another, or whether it be from the deep south of North America all the way up north. And now we're the new migration, but nobody wants to put the microphone in our faces. That's why miscommunication is taking place.
But there are.
Whoo, man, is Passport Bro the new migration? Yeah. I mean, the travel community, absolutely, man. You know, it's migration, man. Migration. More and more men are definitely traveling overseas. You know, especially melanated men. And typically you would see melanated men coming out of the military. And I know that a good portion of my supporters are military, either active or retired, you know, and definitely salute. And then I thank y'all for your service. One of the things that I am proud of, just to add to that, is the fact that I'm seeing more and more men, melanated men, who have not been in the military, are just traveling because they're seeing more and more brothers traveling, right? And that's great, because we need to get out and explore, man.
There are a lot of brothers, and Andre, Pablo, even Austin Holloman. That's how he went viral. He disrespected the Black women here in America, you know, but
actually didn't.
Right.
Actually didn't.
Well, I don't know.
I saw the video. Actually, I was on the phone with Austin when everything went down, when he put the TikTok video up. I was literally on the phone when he posted it, and it was going viral. When he ended up getting almost 20 million views in 20 minutes, I mean, within 24 hours. I was literally talking to him during the whole incident. When the woman put the incident, from Brazil, put the statement into his comment section on his Instagram, I was literally on the phone talking to him. He was asking me, what should I do about this?
Yep.
So I mentioned to him about, why don't you try to set up a collaboration so she can understand where you're coming from, not assuming where you're coming from. Austin Holloman, not in one video, actually said anything, at least in that video, never said anything about American women versus Brazilian women in that context.
Right. You're talking about when the woman from Brazil came from him. I'm talking even before that.
Even when he went. But you have to understand this. Once again, Austin never said he was a passport bro. The topic tonight is about passport bros. Okay. Austin already said, first, I'm not a passport bro. B, I'm 23 years old. C, I'm a traveler. So when we continue to try to ignore everything us adult men are saying within the last few moments, that this young man is just a young man with a passport. Just like if somebody were to sit back and say, Mr. Let Go is a passport, bro. He's like, wait a minute, guys. I'm just a brother with a passport that travels. That doesn't necessarily mean because I'm Black, I'm a bruh, that I'm a passport bruh. Don't put me under something that I never asked for. Right. We're not going to do that to Mr. Let Go. We're not going to do that to other brothers. We're not going to do that to Austin. The topic tonight is about giving a positive light on what the true passport bro movement is about. So Mr. Let Go, the other sisters. And
absolutely, man. That last tidbit about Austin Holloman, I let that play out, even though this wasn't relevant to that, but I let that play out because I'm actually going to be doing an exclusive interview with Austin Holloman. It's going to be pre-recorded because, right now our time schedules are not meshing, right? Because when he's like, when I'm sleeping, he's awake, vice versa. So we're going to have to set up something where, it's going to be pre-recorded, but that one is going to be an excellent interview. And that's something that we're going to be talking about. However, let's go back to this. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. I'm going to read some more of you guys' comments before I close out. I know we're at the 90-minute mark. All right, so let me see where we're at. Oh, you sent me another super chat? Okay, let's see. The chicks don't care about money. They just want you to treat them well and be romantic. Also, you need to know Spanish. Spanish is very important. Yes. Yeah, for Colombia. I mean, well, Spanish-speaking country. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yes. So they value the romance. They do that. They do like that. They do value that. So you're gonna be good, man. And, you guys will be good. Going over there. As far as that, all right. Let me see where we're at. I read that the Americas. Medellin is the first world city. No, shout out to you, Trackus. Yeah, no, I was talking about countries. I was talking about countries. My bad. Oh no, here come the victim Olympics now. Didn't realize free speech was so dangerous. I mean, listen, it is what it is. Let's see. J-Lock, why are you interviewing this clown? That's funny. You mean the target, Mr. Let Go? This is the same guy who wanted us to date single mothers. What? I never knew about that. Thank you. Good point. I have not watched Mr. Let Go talk about guys dating single moms. Let's see here. This guy only cares because the female viewers pitched a fit. Oh man, all good. Let's see. Mr. Let Go. How does it concern you? You got a lady. She's a working girl in Sosua. Yeah, man, that was Sosua, man. Yeah, I didn't like that video. Let's see. So many people, the masses live their life behind the screen. They have no idea what the reality of the world is. Only what is being fed to them by the media. Agreed. Let's see here. So the sisters aren't doing that here. Yeah, man, it's all good. You guess, bro. I seen videos from East Coast to West Coast. There are American women selling that thing just as much as any woman overseas. Best believe it. Oh, okay. Y'all talking to him. Okay. OnlyFans. Yep. Cornhub. Thank you. Thank you for saying it like that too. I appreciate that. Disingenuous. Yeah. I see what Mr. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all bugging in here, man. My man Charles Jones. What's up, brother? I haven't seen you here in a while, man. I hope all is well. Guys like that aren't going overseas in droves. Let's be real. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ninja. Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. You can imagine. Hold on. If you can manage it, moving overseas is no brainer. I agree. Every time I go to Latin America, I lose weight. I still eat the same amount of food, though. Yeah, the food in the U.S. is poisonous. Agreed. It's crazy. Thailand has better healthcare than the U.S. Oh, no, I agree. 17 is okay. So 37 is the United States in healthcare. Thailand is number 17. And it's less expensive to live in. Where you think I'm going to go live in if I got the means? I'm going to go to Thailand, dog. Can take care of myself, eat right. Man, listen, U.S. costly, poor service for healthcare. Oh, my God. Absolutely, dog. QB Passport flexing. Shout out to my man QB Passport flexing. Man, I appreciate everything that you said on that panel. I watched the whole thing live, man. It was great. I did not want to break down the whole 2 hour and 32 minutes. It's 11. It's almost 11:30 here, and the brother got a knockout. I got to be up by 3:34 in the morning, man. So yeah, Uncle Dre was cooking. Absolutely, Cali all day. Yep. I guess he forgot. He made statements as well. Yeah, it's all good. 0 to Aero. Who had this interview? What channel? Go to Mr. Let Go, all one word. Check out his channel. And I'll actually tag him in this video. I'll tag everyone who was on the panel here. You know what I mean? On that panel. And also tag Dre. You know, but yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see. Going to sleep, man. Enjoy the show. Definitely. Let's see. My man Dan Sparks is in the building. Good morning from Bangkok. This is a fantastic discussion. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Dan. I appreciate it, man. Breaking news: Cynthia G got suspended and demonetized. Really? I wonder why. There is a guy. Hey, J-Lock going hard over here, man. Great show, Kings and Dreams, outstanding. Absolutely, man. Listen, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm probably gonna go live. I may go live tomorrow. I'm thinking about going live again tomorrow. But be on the lookout for me to be putting some more pre-recorded content. You know, it's just that I have a lot of things that I'm doing right now. You know, work-wise, obviously coaching football. Then I got some other, business things that I'm doing as well. So got a lot of my time tied up. So, being able to knock out live streams is a bit of a challenge right now. Also with my Instagram, gonna be going back to doing some Instagram live, so I'm probably gonna start doing that again within the next 2 weeks. But be on the lookout for some videos that I am gonna be dropping, probably some shorter videos and stuff like that. But I owe it to you all who are my subscribers, my supporters. I do this all for y'all, and I definitely appreciate y'all watching me. So what I got to do is I got to be true to my word and make sure that I honor my commitment to putting out consistent content. So with that being said, you will definitely see clips, videos, things from me on a more consistent basis. Again, I just got my hands tied up with a lot of things. Last thing. I've been doing this 21-day challenge. I started that, really on this health kick, you know what I mean? Just going to continue pushing it. Not really going to do too much talking on it, but I'm going to be dropping some pictures in my community tab and stuff like that, man. But really on the grind, really pushing. Again, look out for my interview with Austin Holloman. I think that should come out we can probably do it either tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday. Got to figure out the time or whatever, and then I'll probably drop that early next week. Next week, Monday, you guys asked for this, and I don't know if you guys recall, but Mr. Lucario, we're gonna be doing where we're gonna have callers call up and ask Mr. Lucario questions. You know, people who are not familiar with Mr. Lucario is a dating coach. You know, has had some opinions about the travel community in the past. You know, but you know, he's a friend of the channel. You know, he definitely sticks to his guns when it comes to game and things of that sort, right? So that'll be next week Monday, and that will be live. So next week Monday, that'll be live. We're going live from 9 p.m. No, sorry, from 7 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a good one, man. So we're going to have a good time. Callers are going to be able to call up. We're going to be able to really have, you know, some healthy debates. Want to make sure that I key on the word healthy debates, right? Final thoughts on this, guys. Listen, you're going to see things when it comes to the travel community. And yeah, there are going to be some things that come off as, you know, crass or whatever the case is. But try to focus on the guys, the men who are actually really doing the work, who are actually really talking and showing productive things, right? You know, so when we focus on those things, let all the bullshit fall to the wayside. Last two comments, my man Jermon is in the building. What's up? What's up, man? I appreciate you, man. I know you catch me when I'm about to dip out of here, man, but hopefully you can catch the replay. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. Oh, man. EMB 90. Buenas noches, senor. Man, we are out, though. I'm headed out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for watching your boy Kings and Dreams. Make sure to do me 3 things. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Peace.